Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Lakers LeBron James drops Luka Doncic truth bomb in post-game admission. Luka Doncic is now with the Los Angeles Lakers. It will take time before everyone gets used to that, but the fact remains that he and LeBron James are now teammates as part for the purple and gold franchise. Los Angeles has come a long way in just a short span of time. They entered the weekend with Anthony Davis in the fold and emerged out of it with the big man on another team's roster. But LA and its fans aren't reeling in pain over that. After all, they got a 25-year-old bona fide superstar who just finished third in the most valuable player voting in the 2023-24 NBA season after leading the Dallas Mavericks to an NBA Finals appearance. But having Doncic on the Lakers roster is one thing, finding a way for him and LeBron James to coexist smoothly on the floor is another. It can be a tall order for Los Angeles to make that happen, considering both players' ball-dominant ways. James, however, doesn't seem to see that as a problem even though he admits having no idea yet as to how the Lakers will operate with him and Doncic both on the court. What the four-time NBA MVP is certain, though, is that he's always been a fan of Doncic. It's kind of hard to digest what it's going to look like on the floor, LeBron James told reporters following the Lakers' 122-97 win at Intuit Dome in Inglewood Tuesday night, per Ben Golliver of The Washington Post. Two selfless competitors who love seeing the success of our teammates. Luka has been my favorite player in the NBA for a while now, James added. In any case, it shouldn't be long before everyone gets to see how life on the court will be for the Lakers with both James and Doncic playing at the same time. Doncic has not played since a Christmas Day game between the Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves because of a calf issue. The Lakers have a game on Thursday at home versus the Golden State Warriors before hosting the Indiana Pacers on Saturday. They will close out their three-game homestand on Monday versus the Utah Jazz. Luka Doncic says comments on conditioning are motivation for long run in Los Angeles. The Mavericks traded their young franchise player, Luka Doncic, to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, leaving the NBA world shocked and searching for answers. The response from Dallas was, in a word, alarming. Dallas general manager Nico Harrison proclaimed, "Defense wins championships," during his press conference after the trade. Then, reports started coming out about Luka's condition and fitness being a concern. With Luka having spent his entire career as a Maverick, it seemed like a condemnation of his ability as a basketball player. They traded him in the dead of night on a Saturday without prior contact or regard for his desires or best interest. During his introductory press conference with the Lakers on Tuesday, Doncic addressed these criticisms of him by his former employer for the first time. "It's a motive," Luka said. "I know it's not true. But it's a motive. Like I said, I came here to one of the clubs in the history of sports. So, it's a big motive for a long, long run here." A motivated Luka ready to be a Laker for years on end is music to the franchise's ears. Doncic is already a future Hall of Famer yet to enter his prime, and if this perceived disrespect fuels him to be the best version of himself, then the trade is going to age even worse for the Mavs. Currently, Luka is under contract through the 2026-27 season. However, the last year is a player option. This means he could opt out and leave after next year and leave the Lakers high and dry. So, while things can certainly change from now until that decision has to be made, it's reassuring to hear his current mindset is to embrace being a Laker and be the franchise star for years to come. Regarding how this trade even came to be, Doncic was just as shocked as the rest of us. "Everybody was surprised, so you can imagine how surprised I was," Doncic said. "I was almost asleep when I got a call. I had to check if it was April 1st. I didn't really believe it at first. It was a shock. It was hard moments for me. It was home. It was really hard moments for me, especially the first day. But like I said, I get to play for the greatest club in the world and I'm excited for this new journey. It's not a great sign from the Dallas perspective that no one can believe this deal was agreed to by both sides. And it's even more shocking to hear that Lakers Vice President of Basketball Operations Rob Pelinka got them to take less than they were asking for in the trade. While there is excitement regarding the arrival of Luka, it does come with a tinge of sadness since it cost the Lakers Anthony Davis and Max Christie. The same can be said for Luka, as he didn't expect this to happen and had to leave the only city he's called home during his NBA career. Honestly, it was hard at first, Luka said. That first day was really hard. I felt like these last 48 hours have been 1 month. Emotionally, it was really hard, but every day, like today, was much better. I'm just very happy to be here for this opportunity. It's the Lakers. It's one of the best clubs in history, so I'm excited to be here. We easily forget that these players aren't just assets and names to add to the trade machine. They are people with the same ebbs, flows, and emotions as the rest of us. The human element factors in and shouldn't be ignored, even if it's not at the top of people's minds in sports. Despite some challenging days and being shell-shocked by his world changing in just a matter of hours, Luka appears ready for this new chapter of his career. I'm just excited to be here, to start this new journey, Luka said. Obviously, at some point, I knew this was going to happen. I would say I'll take the high road. I had amazing moments in Dallas with all my teammates, coaches, and, most importantly, the fans. They always supported me, and it was an amazing journey. Luka's run in Dallas is over, but the marathon continues in Los Angeles. NBA rumors, LeBron James mentioned as possible Mavericks free agency target. The Dallas Mavericks, 26-24, forced stars everywhere to reconsider how secure they really are in their current place of employment, after trading superstar Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers, 28-19, over the weekend. They incurred copious condemnation for the move, with many fans questioning general manager Nico Harrison's thought process. The franchise is moving forward with purpose, however. While there are obvious risks, which have and will continue to be expounded, the Mavs believe Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving can comprise a championship core in the next 2 to 3 years. They are looking to add another premium talent, though. Dallas is reportedly interested in pursuing Kevin Durant, either before Thursday's NBA trade deadline or, more realistically, in the offseason. Harrison might also recast his net in LA, whether it's Durant, now or later, or perhaps even the Los Angeles Lakers' LeBron James in the summer if he were to decline his player option for next season. The 52-year-old Harrison appears to be targeting big-time stars with whom he's very familiar from his past life as a top Nike executive, The Athletic's Sam Amick, David Aldridge and Anthony Slater-Wright. The goal, of course, is to win a championship as soon as possible. James is loyal to the Lakers, especially since they drafted his son, Bronny James, in the 2024 NBA draft. But he also knows the organization is already shaping its future. Luka Doncic's arrival presumably ensures that Los Angeles will have a household name leading the way for the next several years, which means James might not feel so obligated to help the team transition into its next phase. The 4-time NBA Finals MVP is close friends with Anthony Davis, knows Kyrie Irving quite well from their Cleveland Cavaliers days, and has a relationship with Nico Harrison. If James decides to end his run with the Lakers, the Mavericks are a logical destination. Dallas vision may still bother fans, as one does not usually replace offensive juggernauts who just reached the finals at age 25, but its intense championship aspirations show that management at least has a plan. Whether or not it succeeds could hinge on the Mavs' next big move, assuming there is one. And you, fan? What do you think of the LeBron James situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.